Hello everyone, I am here to update you on how things have been going with my recovery from my Midfoot Fusion bone graft on my right foot, which were for the first and second metatarsals on July 30th, 2024, so now it's been a bit over a year since my surgery. I had 2 plates and 4 screws placed in my foot, but if you watch some of my earlier videos, I'll say that I had just 1 plate put in because I think that's what this surgeon was initially expecting to need to do. Early August, I got tendinitis in my surgical foot from driving a lot for work a couple days in a row and also walking too much in addition to all of the driving that I had packed into those 2 days. I had also worn a new pair of sneakers that I think were a bit too tight, which really didn't help. It was pretty painful, but thankfully I have fully recovered. At the time, it felt like it was taking absolutely forever for my foot to heal, but really it was a couple of weeks of taking it very easy, spacing out my driving for work, and then slowly working up more walking after I'd given my foot the chance to rest for a couple of weeks. My foot and ankle were pretty sore for another few weeks after that as I gradually worked on walking more again, but there were a few things that really helped a lot. I have an electric heating pad that really helped relax the arch of my foot and my ankle. I ordered some wider sneakers. Asics are my personal favorite, but really any brand works as long as they provide the right support. The thing that I think ended up helping the most was ordering a new foot massager on Amazon. The brand is Renfo, and I'm including the link in my video description. Since I'm not a medical professional, I'd like to mention that I can't tell you whether it's safe for you to use it after a specific injury or surgery. Ask your doctor if you have any questions about whether this is safe for you to use, but it did personally help me a lot. Once my foot was able to initially start healing from the tendinitis, I used the massager on the low settings and set the heat setting to high and used it every day, then eventually was able to start increasing the settings to higher massaging intensities. It really helped my foot recover better from days that I had to drive for work and also from days that I was walking more. I also noticed that my scar was starting to feel less reactive after using the Renfo massager for a couple of weeks. Now, at the end of September, walking and driving is the easiest that it has been in years. I had my injury in October of 2018, so it's been a long road to recovery. I do still have to be careful, but I'm currently feeling the best that I have in almost 7 years. If you had asked me just a month ago, I would have said that I wasn't sure if I could function like I used to ever again. Now I think as long as I keep up with some of my physical therapy exercises and keep having reasonable expectations of what my foot is able to do, I'll be living better than I had hoped for when I first had the surgery. There will always be things that I'll need to do to make sure that my foot and ankle are functioning properly, but things are looking really good. As always, I hope that this video is helpful. Feel free to ask questions or just let me know how you've been doing in the comments below. I love hearing from people who watch my videos.